Hello there guys and heroes, this is the Prussian Prince with a Total War Attila tournament cast, and this is going to be the New Era tournament, round 1, match between New Generation Gaming of 33rd and Hamilkar Barca of FG. So Hamilkar Barca is playing as the Vandals, whereas we have New Generation Gaming playing as the Western Roman Empire. So I'm gonna go over the builds very soon. As soon as I can. So let's go into slow motion. Oh yeah. So Vandals, let's see. Vandal, Warlord, General with Brace. Rest of the cavalry, we have 3 Germanic Horsemen, gold 3, actually 2 gold 3 and 1 gold 2 on the right. 2 gold 3 and 1 gold 2 on the left. Let's see. We have a noble Suebi swordsman on each flank, it seems. Center composed of this noble Germanic horseman, 3 noble Germanic swords, and 3 Germanic pikes. So very interesting contingent, of course, by the Vandals here. I like that he has an incursion disciplined unit on the flank and a really strong unit with that as well. Now let's see what the Romans have. So General is a Palatino Guard with Rally. Then we do have 3 cavalry units on the right flank. It is just 3 Equites Promoti. That is it. Interesting. 3 Sagittari. Then 3... Wow, 3 Ravenna Elite Ballistari. These guys will do a lot of damage. As you can see, they have like... Not only do they have a lot of ammunition, but they have insane missile damage. Just look at this. 65 missile damage. On top of that, they have the... What is it called? They have precision shot, they have barrage as well. So that is something very important to keep in mind. Like, these units left unchecked, they will do a lot of damage. The rest of the forces, let's see. Well, we have 3 Comitatensis spears. One of them is gold 3. Interesting choice to upgrade that instead of, like, say, giving bronze 1 to all of these swords. Would have preferred that instead. And then let's see. A lot of Protectores Domestici, 6 of those it would seem, and 1 is gold 3. So again, I would have given bronze 1 on all his infantry units rather than just giving 2 units gold 3. I think given most of them bronze 1 would have been best. And gold 3 Sagittari, don't quite agree with this. Should have upgraded his Equites Promoti instead, and he should have brought more cavalry, I think. Because this build is definitely insanely strange, to say the least. And I don't think it'll work, but... let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah, Vandals, definitely a very solid build here. It's not the most balanced because we don't see any skirmishing units, but definitely it looks to be quite strong. And the 3 pikes in the center, very good at defending the noble Germanic swords from getting charged. Noble Germanic swords providing courage, aura. Oh, so we might have an engagement here. Just the 3 cavalry units for Rome are going wide. This might not go very well for Rome. I'm not sure why this noble Suebi swordsman isn't sent to support, but it's not like it'll matter because the Equites Promoti don't get a charge off, they don't throw their javelins, they get pretty much attacked in the flank. So these Equites Promoti are currently going to go down very quickly. Now they're going to get rear charged as well. This is really bad for them, of course. The 2nd Germanic horseman coming in to charge, it's actually going to make it into Equites Promoti again. So say goodbye to all these Equites Promoti. They're not going to do anything against the Germanic horsemen. I wonder if they even have attack orders still. So now this noble Germanic horseman is going to be sent into the fray to deal the devastating blow to the Equites Promoti. These guys have just lost so many men at this point that it's not even funny. Just look at these Equites Promoti. Now they're going to disengage, but as they're disengaging, they're going to take so much damage that they might even rout off the field. This unit is gone. Now this unit needs to be killed next. Yeah, it looks like all of these units are getting attack orders on these Equites Promoti. It's now going to get charged and destroyed. I mean, once these Germanic horsemen totally annihilate this Equites Promoti off the field, like 1 kill on it. Let's see how effective it was. So only 5 men lost for... wow, just 5 men lost for the Vandals, whereas the Germanic horsemen 56. Noble Germanics 60, Germanic Horseman 59, and Germanic Horseman 60. So he lost 5 men and killed 3 Equites Promoti units. That is literally an insanely cost-effective trade for the Vandals, and now I don't actually agree with what Vandals are doing here though. Pushing up like this with Germanic Horsemen, kind of unsupported. They're gonna get shot to pieces by Ravenna Elite Ballistari. So the advantage he got may have just thrown it away because these guys aren't actually into Studo. They're not into Studo. So they're gonna take a good amount of damage as they're getting charged and the disengage happens, but I really don't agree with the engagement here by the Vandals. Should have waited to regain the fatigue on his Germanic Horseman over there. He's being way too cocky, and he's paying for it right now because the Germanic Horseman getting hit in the rear. They've lost a lot of men, even the general going in and yes, doing some damage, but I don't agree with it. And now attack orders given onto the infantry of the Romans. This is not gonna go well for the Vandals at all, at least in the center. But they're not charging forward. That's the thing. They're not charging into the pikes. They're not trying to flank. They're not trying to do anything. Now there's gonna be noble Suebi swordsmen supporting. There's gonna be noble Germanic swordsmen, and all these Germanic horsemen going around. They're going to absolutely destroy the Romans because they just have like 3 competences spears and the general to stop the charges. The elite Ballistari should have been targeting the cavalry or the general or something and not the melee blob, because it's not a problem of losing the melee for the Romans. The problem is getting charged like this by the cavalry of the Vandals, which is definitely happening. These Ballistari are gonna get caught, these archers are gonna get caught, and more Germanic horsemen running around. As you can see, the pikes were completely wasted by the Vandals. This is just not how he should have attacked. He mistimed this, but it's still gonna end up working very well for him. You can see this elite Ballistari unit costs so much, and it's now just going to die in melee. Like such an expensive skirmishing unit without getting even a kill. Now these Sagittari doing some work, but these rear charges by the Germanic horsemen are going to kill him. These units here of the Vandals not really doing anything, but just there's a lot to micro, so now these units are going to die. This Germanic horseman should get rid of the skirmishes. I mean, he doesn't even need to charge into the melee blob. All he needs to do is get rid of all these skirmishers, especially the elite Ballistari, and then he's in a very good spot. These units are walking out. But nice flaming shot with the Sagittari though, going to do lots of damage onto these Germanic horsemen. More and more charges here by the Germanic horsemen, doing lots of damage, and all these skirmishers not looking good. Even a rear charge from the general of the Vandals here might actually just chain route this whole flank of the Romans. Even center isn't looking great, but this Palatina guard just going through here might do well against the Germanic pike, but not as it's gonna get destroyed by 2 Germanic horseman units from the front and from the rear as well. Say bye-bye to the general, I guess. And right now it's looking very bad for the Romans, of course. The Ravenna elite Ballistari, these Sagittari going off the field. I mean, so much skirmishing. Such a skirmishing ability from the Romans, like with 3 Ravenna elite Ballistari and then a decent amount of Sagittari. Like that's a lot of money spent into skirmishing, which isn't really paying off for him in this game. Because he was, with those skirmishers, he should have targeted the Germanic horsemen and the cavalry general of the Vandals all day, but he was unable to do so. And as you can see, he didn't do very well this battle because his army got completely crushed here. So looks like it's a decisive victory for Hamilkar Barca as expected. Considering the builds and everything, just look at the cavalry just massacring all the Romans. Even a Vandal warlord doing the job. I mean, the swords just came in to finish the job. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.